jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
How about O.J. Mayo in this one? 28 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
But he's got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
So for Chicago right now, Antetokounmpo out there with Green. Then there's Abdul Rauf. Then it's Mayo. And it's Bradley in the center position. Abdul Rauf from 18 feet away. That's good. Abdul Rauf got the first bucket of the third here for Chicago. Noel dishes to Brooks. Offline with his three.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And that's the only way to stop him, Clark. The defender has to be all over him with a hand in his face.
Shooting from Milwaukee. Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
To the paint. Dishes to Brewer. Brooks outside. Pass to Noel. Feeds it to Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Oladipo's got 7.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Timeout call, Cleveland. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Chicago trails by 3. Mayo against Oladipo. Mayo the pass to Porter. LeBron outside. The kick out to Mayo. The 19-foot shot. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Box foul. And it's slammed in by Brewer.
First personal foul.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Chicago making a switch here. Abdul Rauf is checked in. Now Brewer. O.J. Mayo missing on the 3. And Oladipo kicks to Brooks. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. A different look now for Cleveland. Jalen Anderson comes in for Corey Brewer. And it's Calderon in for Aaron Brooks.
Jose Calderon.
Now here's Mayo. 28 points for him. Fader on the way. No good off the back of the rim.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. Actually been ugly to see.
Their advantage, guys, starting to climb a little bit. Things are really coming together for them at a great time.
They don't want to let it get too late to increase that lead. Best to do it here in the third.
Abdul Rauf against Calderon. And that one's good. Abdul Rauf's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Ball's knocked loose. For 3, Calderon. Can't hit. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Anderson outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Abdul Rauf. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Ryan Anderson. That's his first
Another look now for Cleveland. Robinson's checked in for Cousins. Quincy Miller comes in for Anderson.
Thomas
And it's
Robinson.
Foy in for Oladipo.
Quincy Miller.
We've gone about
Randy
3.5 minutes
Foy.
into the third now. Takes the 13-footer. That's short off the rim.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
O.J. Mayo.
Mayo, that's good.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Calderon for three. Shot is no good. And it's Chicago the other way.
Couldn't get that three-pointer to fall. Trying to respond.
And the shot is good.
Assisted.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Well, you got to time up the clock. It's easier said than done, but you got to execute your offense on that first possession.
Bucks foul call.
And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Now that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
For your Lakers.
And it was totally unnecessary,
Thomas
Steve. He
Robinson.
was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
And Cleveland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Bradley's checked in for Chicago. Draymond Green comes in for Ryan Anderson.
His work at the offensive end has been phenomenal. Maybe reason number 1, they're ahead.
Chicago with the ball.
Get it! Watch out now. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
It's stolen by Bradley.
John Bradley.
Good work to tack some more points onto this lead.
Those are the kind of possessions they can build on and begin to pull away here.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Chicago leads by 10. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Cleveland trails by 10. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Noel is out there with Brewer. Then it's Brooks. And it's McCollum in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
That's a 3.
It's going to be a second call. Oladipo, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum.
Lakers.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
Mayo with it. He's picked up by Cousins. Clock at 6. Green.
Lakers foul.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Obvious
At the
foul.
line for the Bucks.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Chicago making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Cleveland trails by 9. Now the pass to Cousins. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Connects from 3-point range.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
The kick out to Mayo. Three-pointer. That's good.
O.J. Mayo.
Mayo's got 12 points in just the second hit.
You're hot. This is unbelievable.
Timeout called. Cleveland. Guys, are getting the credit for O.J. Mayo.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
Bradley's checked in for Chicago. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Mike Malone had some words for his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
And Noel kicks to Cousins. And he banks in the way.
He's been kind of passive today. And, you know, maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
Passes to Mayo. Three-pointer. Poked away. Here's Oladipo. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Brooks against Porter. There's the dish to Bradley. The kick out to Mayo. From deep. Cousins pulls it in. Cleveland trails by 5. And the foul goes against Chicago. Chicago calls timeout. They're leading by 5. 1:46 left in the game. Chicago making a switch here. From deep, Brooks. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
It's a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
It's stolen by Oladipo. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Brooks.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Maybe the pressure, the weight of expectation starting to sink in now as he looks like he's second-guessing his shots, not letting it go with the same confidence we saw earlier.
Oladipo misses.
I don't like throwing up long-range threes at this point. You got to get better looks to try to close this gap. But he's performing at such a high level, and that's why they're in the lead right now.
There's the triple. Excellent D there from Mayo.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
From deep three-point range, Cousins pulls it in. And Oladipo kicks to Cousins. And another miss by Cleveland.
That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
To the right side. Abdul-Rauf. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah, no way you can come back from this deficit.
Just not enough time left on the clock.
Here's Green. Outside Mayo. Mayo left side. Fades. And he gets it to go.
This game's over, guys. I think we get